My name is Graeme Nicholls. I'm the Workforce and Academic Manager here at Fred Hollows Foundation New Zealand, and that role means that I'm involved in overseeing the graduates who've come out of our programs to make sure that they have, if you like, landed well back in their countries of origin. I think the biggest challenge is a combination of two things. Perhaps one causes the other. There's a definite lack of funds available contributed to eye care, and as a result of the lack of funds there's a lack of infrastructure. It's a challenge out there for these nurses to be recognised for the skills that they possess, and sometimes to have the funds available to exercise their skills. The nurses are what keep me going in the job. You know, these nurses in the Pacific give 150% to the work they do, and you know, their pay is often very meagre. So the contribution that these nurses make, you can't overstate it. When I had decided that I'd had enough of my own private practice involvement in New Zealand, it was a natural decision to look to an organisation who was actually doing more than just a fly-in fly-out visit, to find an organisation that was actually training the local people in these countries to actually provide their own eye care. And so for me it was Fred Hollows was pretty much the singular one and only organisation that had the capability to do that, and so that's what attracted me to come to Fred Hollows and be involved in this program. We can't rely on the internet to really adequately run a lot of things that we would hope we could run through the internet. So ultimately that means that you know, you end up having to be on the ground, and that just simply means going to these countries and spending time with the graduates. And of course, as we have more and more graduates coming out of our programs, that's becoming a greater and greater challenge for the organisation. I've been in many places now where I've seen so many sort of heart-wrenching stories unfold. You know, our graduates have treated patients and you know, they've saved them from a life of blindness, and I've seen that on many occasions, and so that in itself is enough motivation for me to keep going. You know, that's fantastic motivation. So I think that is the number one reason why I love working with the Fred Hollows Foundation. I've always felt that it's good to give something back. As I say, I see the nurses and the doctors around the Pacific giving something back every day they're there, because they're not doing it for money, they're doing it because of the commitment to their people. So seeing those people out there in the Pacific doing what they're doing is a bit like, I imagine, seeing Fred Hollows doing what he did when he was alive.